Good evening, cricket fans. It's the last match of the day to be played between Ajman versus Emirates Reds. We all have been waiting for this encounter. Match number 8. We're coming you live and exclusive from Sharjah International Stadium. Without wasting any of our time, let's head down to the sidelines where we've got Ahmed Khwaja for the all-important toss.
We have Adnan Ul Mulk leading team Emirates Reds. It's Rayan Khan, and we have the match referee Mr. Siva Kumar Mayappan along. Adnan Ul Mulk, you won the toss. What have you decided?
We like to bowl first.
And bowling first on this wicket, what do you think is a decent target to set for yourselves in the second innings?
The dew is coming into play, so something around 100 will be positive to chase that down.
Changes to the side?
No, it's the same team as last game.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
Rayan unfortunately lost the coin flip. If you had won it, what would you have done?
And definitely, I think we would have batted first. So it's a good loss for us.
So batting first, what do you think is a decent target to set for Ajman?
I think we have a pretty good batting lineup. So anything above 110, we should be good.
Of course, you're very young. Of course, UAE under 19. How are you enjoying the captaincy experience in a D series?
And definitely, it's a bit of pressure. But then there's a few seniors in the team that help me out. So it's I'm enjoying it.
Changes to the side?
It's the same squad.
Best of luck.
Thank you very much.
Right then, Ajman have won the toss and they've elected to bowl first.
Well, that's the confirmation coming in from Ahmed Khwaja. Ajman winning the toss, opting to bowl first. And let's have a look at the squads for Team Emirates Reds. Furqan Khalil, who's looked in destructive form. Mohammad Shedad, Zawar Farid, good to see him back. Rayan Khan, the skipper, young talent. Madhav Manoj, Abdul Ghaffar, hard hitter. Hazrat Luqman, the seamer. Udish Suri, Harsh Desai, and Ali Asgar Shams and Abdullah Salim will conclude the playing 11 for Team Emirates Reds. And for Team Ajman, it will be Shahrukh Ahmed. It will be interesting to see the batting lineup in this match. Adnan Ul Mulk, the skipper. Hamdan Tahir, Esam Matiur Rab, Sohaib Khan, Jeevan Gangadharan, Daniel Liaquat, Aftab Javed, Awais Ahmed, Muhammad Ismail, and last but not the least, the man in form Zishan Nasir will conclude the playing 11 for Team Ajman. Well, winning the toss, opting to field first is Team Ajman, and it's the right time for me to introduce you to my co-commentator, Abid Ibrahim. Welcome.
Thank you very much, Rizwan. Looking forward to this encounter where Team Ajman is in a hunt of finding the right rhythm and getting that victory in the tournament. They've got all those players covered who can win them the game. They've got few match winners. We've seen that partnership between Sohaib Khan and Daniel Liaquat earlier, not too long ago in that previous encounter. But it's a second game for Ajman, but they're still looking for the victory. They couldn't get the victory yesterday, even today. Probably these last hours might bring luck in their favor. And they have won the toss and elected to bowl first. And certainly having a target ahead might help Team Ajman to get a victory there. For Emirates Reds, they are looking a very solid and balanced side. And few of their players are in red hot form. They're striping in now the two openers. Furqan Khalil, alongside him is Rayan Khan, the captain for Emirates Reds, and looking forward for that bigger and better partnership between these two. Well, Furqan will not hold his horses. He will go for those big shots, and he's changed his game completely, which suits this format really well. And this man will be looking for the early breakthrough.
Very well and neatly summarized there by Abid Ibrahim. We've seen Zishan Nasir getting the better of Adib Usmani of the first delivery in the previous encounter. They have all the ammunition. They've got everything. It's the strategy that they've got to implement. I reckon they need to make some changes to their batting lineup, Team Ajman. If they can bring in Shahrukh up the order, Daniel Liaquat to play in the top order alongside Aftab as well, they will fancy their chances in getting those two crucial points.
For Ajman, there is a long way to go. There will be a lot of games coming in for Ajman. So every game they will learn and they will understand what combination works right for winning. And right now is the focus for Ajman should be to get that first victory. Plays the call from Asif Iqbal and Zishan Nasir.
What a delivery that was. Pace up and right on the money. I hope Furqan Khalil is all right there. He's trying to duck it in. Hits the thigh region. And they'll get those first runs as a bye.
Well, that was a massive wind swinger. It was huge. Literally, it's come in yards. And I think if that kind of a delivery is being bowled to the left-hander, what it would be the result? I just wonder.
He would have taken a long walk back to the dugout. Shaping away from the left-hander on that occasion is Zishan Nasir. Mixes it quite well, Zishan Nasir.
Well, that's huge swing. Look at that. The swing and seam. What a great way to start.
I would fancy to have a slip in place if he's getting that kind of movement. They've got a widest short third. Oh, this one nibbing into the left-hander. Great piece of bowling coming in from Zishan Nasir.
Well, I tell you what, it was a great bowl, but it was greatest feel by the keeper who stopped that one, Hamdan Tahir. Look at this efforts behind the stumps, unplayable delivery and full stretch drive to his right. What a wonderful save it is from Hamdan Tahir. Extremely great athleticism.
Very agile cricketer. Walks down the wicket, nowhere near the ball. He saw him coming down and just bowls it towards that fifth wicket channel. Zishan Nasir. It's just given away that one run from his over so far off the bat. Zishan. Clinical performance so far.
I tell you what, it's just not that he's swinging well, but he's putting some extra pace as well. So these are pacey deliveries.
Beautiful full length toe crusher there. Beautiful line, beautiful channels. A dream start for Team Ajman. However, they will have to capitalize this particular foundation that is being provided by Zishan Nasir.
Well, to be honest, it's been a great battle here. Zishan is spitting fire. He's bowling those unplayable deliveries. I just wonder how he didn't get a wicket so far. Oh, the keeper didn't collect that one well. They'll run off for byes, that's for sure. Well, a wonderful over this has been. An eventful. They've given 4 and 4 for none at the end of first. Four for none at the end of first. An exceptional over coming from Zishan Nasir.
Always the left arm seamer starts off, and Ryan knows that mid-off was well inside the circle. All he had to do was just clear that inner circle, and he gets a boundary.
Well, to be honest, that's effortless shot. There was timing and over the top. Remarkable control on that shot from Rayan. He gets off the mark with a boundary. He was a lot in control in that.
Well. It was close to that off stick. And half tracker change in pace.
Well, it has cut him in half. That ball came into him, slightly nipped in to the left-hander. And it really couldn't handle that delivery. But it's a great comeback by the bowler. After getting smashed for a boundary, he's made a good comeback.
Beautiful away movement from Awais. Very good bowler. Has always been part of the wickets column. Would love to get one under his belt.
Now they need to get this partnership out because right now it's favouring the bowlers because these two batters are trying to get settled. Once their eyes get set, it will be difficult for Ajman bowlers to get rid of these.
Oh, absolutely, yes. Well, it's gone straight up in the air. Fielders converging underneath it. And a comfortable catch has been taken by Ismail. Awais will be rewarded for the channel that he has been maintaining after that boundary.
Yeah, he's really made a great comeback since he's got hit for the boundary. This time he pulled his length slightly back and the ball was going away from the left-hander and he's just placed it in the air. An easy catch in the end for Ismail. And that brings the first wicket down for Emirates Reds. It's 8 for 1. Madhav Manoj, the new man in. He's been promoted up to the order. He's coming in number 3. A very crucial number. And at the moment, these bowlers are spitting really fire. On to the pads. Oh, misfielder is slightly over end on that. I think the ball was pitched outside leg.
Beautiful delivery coming in from Awais. Yorker slightly drifting down the leg side on that occasion. Half-hearted appeal when I think Awais has done a phenomenal job after being hit for a boundary.
Yeah, a bit of luck there for the batter. That's given his leg buys. So one last delivery from Awais. He will look for another wicket. And maybe that plan could work if he can bowl that Yorker. Oh, sprays it down the leg side. Keeper with not a clean collect.
Well, Hamdan Tahir has been put to test today behind the stumps. Wayward deliveries, he's got to be spot on. He needs to keep his eye on the ball. Another extra conceded there.
Yeah, a lot of extras coming in. Now, Ajman need to be more disciplined in their bowling. There hardly been any runs coming off the bat.
Drop and run, and they get a single quite comfortably. That will bring us to the end of the over number 2. Emirates Reds are 13 for 1. Right then, the new bowler out in the center is Ismail. He's got a responsibility up his sleeve. He's up against a destructive batter, Furqan Khalil. Left arm orthodox spin. Arm delivery straight into the hands of Hamdan Tahir.
Well, I think it's Emirates Reds who didn't take that floating power play. This has been hit towards the cover, and that will beat the man in the outfield and get a boundary. That's first boundary coming in from Furqan Khalil.
Finds the gap towards the extra cover region. Didn't quite time it well, but had enough on it to reach the fence. He will take that Furqan Khalil. If Emirates Reds were to get to a good total, it will be that man on your screen who will have to rise to the occasion.
Oh, he belts that one to the leg side. There'll be only one. They're pushing for two. And they'll get two as well. A good running between Furqan and Madhav.
Excellent running between the wickets. 6 runs already scored. And I think that's the intent that you need to display. When the boundaries are dried up, you might as well pick up those singles and doubles.
Yeah, I think he missed out on that occasion. He was looking for the big shot. And Ismail has got that wide spread field. So anything which is not coming from the center of the bat will end up in a catch.
Hurried on to the batter. Smart and intelligent bowling coming in from Ismail. Just a single. 7 runs conceded so far. Can he finish off well?
Well, what I see as Furqan Khalil, the way he's swinging his bat, the ball which is outside off, there are very healthy chances because he's not getting to the pitch of the ball. There are healthy chances of him to drag on. So good delivery there from Ismail comes to an end. Given only 7 in the over, 24-1 after 3.
Right then, 3 overs gone, 20 for 1. A slow and serene start for Team Emirates Reds. Jeevan Gangadharan has been given the responsibility to bowl the 4th over. He's quick, he's sharp, and starts off with a slow one outside the off stump.
Yeah, this will be a great contest to witness. Jeevan Gangadharan against Furqan Khalil. Jeevan with that military medium pace. He will try to bring Furqan onto the front foot. Whereas Furqan is trying to make room outside off.
Goes played upishly over the extra cover region. They'll just get a couple of runs. But what is cause of concern for me, Abid Ibrahim, is the strike rate at which Furqan Khalil is operating. Alongside Madhav, who's still yet to get off the mark in a shortest format. You cannot afford to do that.
Yeah, that's for sure. The strike rate needs to be improved. Furqan Khalil is trying every delivery to hit big. Yeah, he gets one. And it's over the fielder. Just enough. And that is gone all the way for 6, I think. They're checking for the boundary. But I think that sailed over.
I think it's the timely jump that was required, which was missed out on that occasion. Jumped, I think, fractionally second early. There you go. Had that been on time, it was definitely a good catch. Nevertheless, a maximum added to the tally of Furkan Khalil and Team Emirates Reds. Well, he's knocked him over. What a beautiful response coming in from Jeevan Gangadharan.
Well, we were looking for this battle. It was batter who dominated just a moment ago with the six. And what a comeback by the bowler who had the last laugh. The ball keeping low there. And Furkan missing it out on that occasion. His shot stake comes to an end. It's 28 for 2.
Zawar Farid is the new batter. Following the batter is Jeevan Gangadharan. After being belted for a maximum, he's got the reward and much needed reward for his team.
Yeah, you don't find batters playing ram shot on a very first delivery. Well, unlike Zawar Farid who tried to play that scoop shot. When last time I tried to play that shot, I got 4 stitches.
A beautiful delivery. We'll come back to it, Abid, for sure. 4 overs gone, 28 for 2. Right then, Aftab Javed has been introduced into the attack, and why not? He's been the captain's go-to bowler in the previous game as well. Tries to heave down towards the onside, will only find the fielder. And talking about your injury, trying to play that ram shot more often than not, it's not quite easy. You need to have a lot of practice, Abid, for that.
Yeah, I think I still need practice. I haven't played that shot really after that. Yeah, that shot got me a lot of runs, but that was the day when I called it off.
Yet again, Zawar Farid, instead of timing the ball, is trying to hit really hard. It's the modern day cricket, isn't it, Abid? We've seen Rishabh Pants, then talking about Josh Butler for the matter of fact, and how easily they pick up those ram shots comfortably.
Yeah, you missed out. Sky. One-hander. Not a very clean connection there. Just the toe end of the bat. The things are getting quieter here for Emirates Reds.
What a good addition to the team is Aftab. Brilliant batter. And his handy left-hand bowler. Ballooned up in the air. Straight to the field. It'll just be a single.
They'll be looking to get a boundary here. It's Madhav and Zawar. Both need to find the gap.
Yeah, well done, Aftabi.
They're just rotating the strike. Well, Zawar had an excellent performance in his last encounter with 44 runs. So I'm sure he'll try to continue where he's left.
We can just slow down a bit, I reckon. It's not coming onto the bat, straight down the ground, and that will be stopped. Thanks to Shahrukh, who's saved a couple of runs for his team. This is exactly what you need. The commitment delivered by Shahrukh. That will bring us to the end of over number 5, 35 for 2.
A 7 coming off the previous over. It's 35 for 2. We are exactly halfway through. Oh, it's been uppish in the air. They'll only pick up one as Ismail comes back into the attack. We've got Ahmed Khwaja back in the com box. Welcome, Izzy.
Thank you very much, Abid. It's been a sedate start for Emirates Red. Sluggish innings and really struggling to find that momentum. Zawar Farid, can he provide it for the men in red? Bowled him! Played all across that one. And Mohammad Ismail has struck gold.
That's a huge wicket. The big fish has been dismissed, knocked over, trying to play across the line on a straighter delivery. And you miss an eye hit. It was just slightly coming into the right-hander. An arm bowl. It was just given a lot of breather to Ajman. They'll be relieved to see the back of this man. He scores 4. It's 36 for 3.
New batter coming in. Abdullah at number 5. Oh, poor shot that. Not really sure what he wanted to with that. In the end went across the line.
Yeah, Abdullah Salim. He will be certainly looking for a partnership here. Maybe the couple of overs. Oh, that's up in the air and straight into the hands of the captain. He makes no mistake and Ismail strikes twice in the over.
Too much confusion in the mind of Abdullah Salim. Not sure what kind of stroke that was. It wasn't a punch over extra cover. It wasn't a pull. It wasn't a cut. And in the end, it was a nothing shot. Mohammad Ismail just getting that extra bounce, bowled into the pitch. And Adnan ul-Mulk, very safe catcher. Double strike in the over for Ajman. It's a second ball duck for Abdullah Salim, 36 for 4. Mohammad Shahdad, another talented all-rounder coming in at number 6. They do have plenty of batting, Emirates Reds. But there just seems to be no momentum at all in the batting effort so far. A good toss to win for Ajman.
Well, indeed, I'm just wondering if I'm not wrong. Mohammad Shahdad came as an opener in the previous encounter.
Madhav trying to hop onto the back foot to pull that, but there's plenty of cushion in the deep. Mohammad Ismail outstanding on the night. Just 10 runs conceded and 2 important wickets. 38 for 4. Jeevan Gangadharan to complete his spell. Got the vital wicket of Furqan Khalil that started the slump for Emirates Reds. Does seem like the wicket is proving to be difficult to bat on now, Abid.
Well, it's equally the problem with the shot selections. Look at that, Madhav. There was no need to play across the line, especially when you're 4 down.
How did that miss the off stick? That was a coat of paint away from knocking him over. Brilliant slow ball from Jeevan. And Madhav need to play with a straight bat, young man.
Yeah, slower one. It was the off cutter, just whiskered away.
That's better, trying to cut the angle. Firm push towards long on, but 4s and 6s. That is the need of the hour for Emirates Red. Maybe even 80, 85 could be defendable, but not this score.
Ajman managed to get 107 in this previous encounter that they batted. So there is that batting depth in Ajman team. So you can't take them out of the contest. You have to bring the best, at least anything near to 100.
Good looking push. The call is for 2. But all they'll get is 1. The out cricket from Ajman has been quite sharp. They clearly want this victory this evening to close out their efforts in the D10 today.
Yeah, they've been really pushed back. They're just eagerly waiting for that victory in the tournament to open their account. And we have seen teams winning late.
Right in the block hole again. He's been spot on with those Yorkers so far, Jeevan Gangadharan. And the entire Ajman bowling has been very sharp.
Yeah, they're just pumped up because they picked up 4 wickets. It's 10 overs game, so a couple of overs really can turn things around. For Emirates Red, they need a couple of big overs.
Nicely pushed behind square on the offside. And the sweeper cover can't keep it in the park. 4 runs.
I should admire the fielding of Ajman has been really well. That save from Shahrukh Sheikh earlier, and now a great effort. It goes all in vain, say, but 100% marks for the commitment. It was a good shot there from Shadad. He timed it well.
Yeah, that's his game. Technically sound. He likes to time the ball rather than batter it on the pads. But in the end, I think Jeevan has bowled a pretty decent over overall. 1 for 16 on the night. 46 for 4. Aftab Javed, left arm spinner, back in the attack. And surely it's now or never now for them, but they have to target him and look for that big over.
Yeah, probably this will be the last over coming in from this spinner, and then that floating power play over would be Nasir.
Yeah, and it's going to be very difficult to get him away. The way he's swinging the ball and bowling at high pace, he's been outstanding so far. Oh, caught the back of the bat there maybe. He saw Madhav shuffling in his crease and bowled it very wide of off.
Yeah, it would have been much better if he would have let that one go off.
Only one.
Good looking drive. But once again, there is a sweeper cover. So they've got all the angles covered so far, the Ajman bowlers.
And if my memory serves me well, I can recall maybe Dania Liaquat also used some left arm tweaks. So Ajman having another spinner in the tank.
Well done. Relax.
Couldn't beat the point fielder. Shahdad only able to pick up one. So far so good from Aftab. Not looking to turn the ball big, just bowling it into the surface.
Yeah, he's really doing the basics. The Madhav must be under pressure because he's scored 8 of 12.
And make that 8 of 13. It's been a bit of a non-innings from the youngster. It can be tough for them in the D10 format.
Yeah, I think it's all pressure which is just piling, and Madhav is trying to hit the ball hard.
They are not really looking to time it at the moment.
Oh yaar.
Once again, not quite to the pitch of the ball. And what a superb over from Aftab Javed. None for 11 in his 2. He's only conceded 4 here. 50 up, but it's taken 8 overs for Emirates Reds. Time for the floating power play. I do feel this could have been done a lot earlier by Emirates Reds. Zishan Nasir only conceded 2 runs in his first over. How brilliant was he? And let's see if they can get a final flurry here. Can they manage 30 runs in 2 overs here, Abid? Is it possible?
Yeah, with Zishan Nasir bowling doesn't look like any possibilities because he's given only 2 in his first and he was swinging much.
Beautiful delivery. Just held it back. And I think they've understood. Just bowl it into the surface because of that variable bounce.
And that occasion, that ball kept low as well and got the inner part of the bat also. I heard some noise as well. Lucky it didn't carry.
Well, Emirates Reds are the defending champions of the D10. They won it early in the summer, but then they had a certain Mohammad Wasim in their side. And he is certainly a major absence.
Yeah, when he scores, we know that what happens. If you really want to know more about his batting, you can call Team Ireland and ask.
Absolutely. Or Oman or Nepal. He's got hundreds all across the white ball formats for the UAE national team. What a player he is. Truly a superstar. Right in the block hold. And good fielding. Got a hand on it to slow it down. And they'll just pick up 2. But that was a good shot from Madhav.
Yeah, but just coming to my mind, why is Sam not bowling?
I think they've realized you don't want to feed the spinners and allow them to elevate the ball. The Pacers have used this pitch quite well. Jeevan did excellent. Zishan, outstanding. And OS Ahmed, we know all about his quality as well. That has been cracked over mid-off. But not well enough. Only going to be 2. No boundaries.
It's quite frustrating for these batters not getting boundaries. The boundaries have completely dried. And also, I mean, despite having power play, they're not able to get that gap, or maybe it's just because these batters are trying to play aerial.
Just not being able to time the ball well enough. But that has been flayed over the covers. That's much more like it.
You finally some intent there over the top. He's done well. Yeah, in the gap as well. It was just that quick delivery, and he's used the piece.
Yeah, you make a good point there. Zishan going pace on and hence paying the price. There was no need for that at all. And do you even need a deep third at this stage of the game? Take a sweeper cover, get him into the circle. This has gone up, and it could be that deep third or point. And dropped. Sohaib Khan. That was a dolly.
Yeah, he's having the buttery hand today. And that's not the first drop for Sohaib Khan. And it's more of the ball is following him.
It does tend to do that, doesn't it? When you're struggling in the field. He's a very fine batter, but he certainly needs to improve on his fielding. That was a straightforward chance. Zishan unlucky not to have a wicket to his name, but he's been outstanding. Forcing drive. Shahrukh Ahmed, well, he is one unbelievable fielder. Always gives his 110%.
Yeah, the wonderful fielding. He's done that earlier as well. He certainly saved that boundary. It looks like Shahrukh of Bollywood now. 61 for 4 at the end of 9.
Final over of the innings. Awais Ahmed geared up. Beautiful slow delivery again. Madhav run a ball 20 of 21. It's not enough.
Very frustrating for the young man. He's come at very crucial number, number 3, and he's still hanging around, but not able to time the ball well.
Yeah, I can understand that you want to expose the youngsters to top D series cricket. Oh, this has been whacked. That's much more like it. Huge 6.
Well, sadly, you'll get only 6. Now, that was a monster hit. He connects one well, a slower one. He read it well, and he smacked that one out of the park.
Well, it may come in a little too late, but finally, we're seeing him open up a boundary in the previous over. Starts this over off well as well with a 6. Flicked again. And put down again. And gone for 4. Momentum for the Reds.
I'm not sure where you can hide Sohaib Khan. Yeah, that's probably third catch going down from him. It's not only that he's dropped the catch, but didn't prevent the boundary. It was a big smack on the leg side. Yeah, wonderful strike from the young man, but Sohaib Khan could have done better.
That was a tough one, to be fair. And now they're pushing towards that 80-85 sort of score. That could be defendable. Maybe. Top edge. Fine leg in the circle. Will scurry away, but not far enough. And great running between the wickets. They've taken two.
Yeah, the final over is just getting some momentum for Emirates Red. And they've got 12 or 4 deliveries already. So they'll try to maximize if they can get 10 more.
That would certainly make it an intriguing game. Now those numbers are looking a lot better. From 20 of 21 to 32 of 24. But they still need more. Wes Ahmed, it's rare to see him being bullied like this. Square leg coming into the circle. And third is in the circle as well. He's hammered that, but there is deep mid wicket. This time, Sohaib Khan, on the 4th time of asking, has taken the catch.
Yeah, that would be a big relief for him. He finally held one right and got the wicket. When Mother was looking to go big, he was going aerial, and that was slightly from the toe end of the bat. Didn't time that one. And Sohaib Khan gets that catch easily in the end. A handy knock comes to an end. He spent a lot of time in the centre. It's 73 for 5, Emirates Reds.
Final ball of the innings, Abdul Ghaffar. Well, he can certainly propel that ball into space. Got a full toss. He sliced it in the gap. And they will conclude with 4 runs. 77 runs in their allotted 10 overs.
Well, it beats me completely. Why does Ghaffar come so low down the order? If he would have come up to the order, maybe at number 4, maybe at number 3. He's so good against the spinners. So we all know that Ajman had a couple of spinners in their bowling lineup. So it would have been a different game altogether. But in the end, it's been a slight bit of a comeback from Team Reds.
Top scorer was Madhav Manoj, 32 of 25. And that middle order just didn't perform at all. Abdullah Salim and Zawar Farid. And in the end, they've got a below par score of 77 in their allotted 10 overs. 7 extras bowled by Ajman, but overall they were pretty decent.
Yeah, the third best scorer was extras. And the bowlers have done a decent job for Ajman. 2 wickets for Awais and 2 wickets for Ismail. A wicket for Jeevan, but more important, it was Zishan who bowled that tight spell with the economy of 6.5 and after also contained runs. So the 2 bowlers contained runs and the rest picked up wickets.
Yeah, they bowled well as a unit, did Ajman. Taking a look at the first innings highlights then. It was a slow start to proceedings. Good looking shot there from Rayan, but they were few and far apart. And that was a nothing shot. Simple catch at mid-off. And Mohammad Ismail, he was terrific today. Did get punched for a 4 through extra cover, but responded well. Furqan Khalil did play a few pleasing shots. That one just ballooning over mid-wicket, but then swinging across the line. And that was something the Emirates Reds batters did too often.
Yeah, it's been exceptional bowling spell there, especially from Ismail. That over has put things for Ajman. And Sohaib Khan didn't had a great day in the outfield. Missed out 3 catches, but held one and is given that mighty air in that shot. And in the end, that final over, Madhav was looking to go big, but couldn't par that, and is just perished. In the end, the team Ajman will need to chase 78 runs in 60 balls. Will hit for the short break and be right back with the chase.
Good evening, cricket fans, and welcome back to the Seven Districts Presents Emirates D10 powered by Fancode. Match number 8 in progress, and it was a below par batting effort from Emirates Reds. In the end, they could only manage 77 runs in their allotted 10 overs with Madhav Manoj, the standout batter, and even then it was a quite laboured 32 of 25. In terms of the Ajman bowling, they were absolutely outstanding. Right from ball one, Zishan Nasir bowled a tight spell in the power play, and OS Ahmed 2 for 23. Mohammad Ismail was outstanding as well, 2 for 10. Jivan Gangadharan and Aftab Javed did a good job as well. We're all in readiness for the run chase. Asghar Khan alongside me in the com box. Good evening and welcome.
Good evening. Thank you so much, Ahmed Khwaja. Well, Ajman should look to chase this one down comfortably, but the start is going to be vital.
Hazrat Luqman with the new seed in hand. Adnan Mulk opening alongside Hamdan Tahir. It will be the Ajman captain facing the first ball. Pushed away towards wideish mid-on and immediately underway.
This pitch is just slowing down a touch. Obviously, a lot of cricket has been played on it since the afternoon, so some purchase for the spinner. If his conditions stay dry, the spinners will come into play.
Yeah, the one thing we can say about the Reds is they have a very skillful and experienced seam bowling attack, I would say. The likes of Zawar Farid and Hazrat Luqman have represented the UAE, so they will be looking to exploit the conditions, and they have plenty of spinners as well. The likes of Mohammad Shahzad, Gatin Wadwa come to mind, but they need early strikes in the power play. Wideish short third and fine leg in the circle. Hold him! There is that early strike. Brilliant in dipper to Hamdan Tahir. Has been knocked over.
Tough day for Amdan. Once again, knocked over by a beautiful delivery, but that was not needed. First delivery, charging down the pitch and made into a Yorker. Hazrat Luqman strikes. Great start here for the Reds. Ajman in early trouble. Amdan goes for a duck. It's 1 for 1.
Sohaib Khan played a decent innings in the previous encounter for Ajman. In at 3. Well bowled by Hazrat Luqman. The value of experience, Asghar Khan.
Yeah, very, very experienced. Been around for a long time. Attacked those stumps with genuine away movement from the right-handers. Not a great shot there from Amdan first up. That was needless to say the least.
Yeah, he's just put his side under pressure. You could have afforded to take some time. It's only a required run rate of 7.8. Watchfully played, but couldn't pierce the gap at cover point. So the likes of Abdul Ghaffar, Hazrat Luqman, Zawar Farid. Then you've got the spinners, Harsh Desai, Gatin Wadwa. I think the Reds will fancy themselves on this tricky wicket.
Especially the kind of start they got in. Couple of tight overs, couple of more wickets. This game could take a different sort of complexion.
Apesh and just over mid-off. It was the slower ball, but Zawar was a few yards in and it's ballooned over him for 4.
Calculated risk taken by Sohaib and it's paid off, just clearing mid-off. Eventful first over of the game is 5 for 1. In fact, 9 for 1. Apologies.
Just not coming onto the bat. Kept a touch low as well, and Zawar was in no man's land. Not right on the edge of the circle or in a catching position. So Sohaib gets an early boundary. And he is a free-flowing player when he truly gets going. That will be a wide. You cannot afford extras at all.
Yeah, he needs to go a little straight. He's a tall man. He gets that extra bit of bounce, but this is clear indication of this pitch dying, losing that pace, even not carrying of Fazal Luqman. Normally, you see Ahmed Khwaja, he gets it, a splice of the bat.
Yeah, it's the 8th match on this wicket, so hence losing its juice. Good looking punch, but couldn't get past Udish Suri. Oh yes, he'll certainly be in the game. 6 for 1. Abdul Ghaffar will take the new ball from the academy end. Oh, this is close. Maybe pitching outside leg. Umpire Razik Khan denies the appeal.
Well. Great start here from the big left armer. He's asking the question. If that pitched on Ahmed Khwaja, just looked pretty close, pretty adjacent.
Very, very lucky there at Adnan ul Mulk. Bowled into the pitch. And hence we are seeing that variable bounce once again. That's what you need to do. Don't need to bowl too full. Pace on once again from Ghaffar. He's not as quick as he used to be when he first emerged on the UAE domestic scene, but still has the value of experience and a lot of skill.
Yeah, he's got loads of experience, and being a tall man, the batters always expect that extra bit of bounce. This pitch is losing its hardness, is crumbling a little, and you see that variable bounce coming into play.
Nicely glided. And that's an elegant shot past the deep point for 4.
Using a little bit of width there, Adnan. That is beautifully placed. And that was always on the cards with the third man inside the ring. And he sort of was raced away. Beautifully played.
Yeah, this field setting doesn't make sense to me. Why do you have third in the circle and deep point so square? An easy shot for Adnan ul Mulk to pick up his first boundary. Remember, they're only defending 77 runs. It's 10 for 1 into the second over. Need to make that adjustment in the field, and they have. Watchfully played, and that's all you need to do. You've got the boundary. You've got the required run rate in control. Just push the ones and twos.
Oh, absolutely. They don't need to do anything silly, but they got to find the balance here. Ahmed Khwaja can't afford to just go into their shell. Couple of tight overs, and all of a sudden, run rate could climb up, and that's where the panic sits in.
And I do feel that the spinners will be tricky to deal with. Mohammad Ismail, we saw in the first innings, bowled beautifully. The likes of Harsh Desai, Udish Suri, all bright talents, represented UAE under-19s recently. A beautiful delivery, just leaving the right-hander. His feet were stuck in cement there.
Yeah, no real feet movement there. Perfect length, great channel. Don't forget Zawar Farid on this pitch with his slow deliveries as well. He will come into play as a medium pacer.
I think he's tailor-made for this kind of dry, scratchy surface. He'll be very, very useful indeed. Final delivery of the mandatory power play. Not been a bad over from Ghaffar. Straight to the fielder once again. Tidy stuff. 2 gone, 11 for 1. Hazrat Luqman to bowl out his spell. They haven't taken the floating power play just yet. So interesting and bold move here from Rayan Khan, young captain, to persist with his ace. Whipped away nicely. And they'll pick up a single.
Playing right across the line there. Right of the middle of the bat. Shoaib Khan is in decent form here. It's a difficult wicket, really. Slowing down to play those big shots, so they got to keep the scoreboard moving here.
Yeah, will be interesting to see his approach. Usually a free-flowing player, likes to go aerial, likes to belt sixes, but it's not an easy wicket. A lot of wear and tear over the last 2 days. You need to be patient. Bowling very full. Call is for two, and they're pushing. And the throw came in too late. Good call and good running.
Excellent running there, but fielder had long on. Need better anticipation. And needed to come in a few yards. Lukman is bowled quite beautifully. Be looking for another strike here.
And there you can see immediately standing out, looking for two. Very easily done in the end. Mid wicket perhaps needs to come in a few yards. Oh, back to the bowler. It was that off cutter once again from Lukman. And there you can see that misbehavior from the pitch.
Clear indications. This pitch slowing down, and the more off cutters, the more deliveries into the surface, the better it will be for the bowling side.
It's been a sedate start, just going at about 5 runs per over. Once again, miscued. Certainly is looking difficult for stroke making. And why am I getting the feeling that this is going to be a close game, Asghar Khan?
Whenever you are around, we have seen plenty of.
I didn't say the magic words yet.
Yeah, that is pretty much on the cards there with you. The super over. And this game has the potential, rightly so. Mentioned Ahmed Khwaja to go to the wire.
Well, Rizwanur Rahman is giving me a long stare. Punchy drive and in the gap. That's nicely put away by the skipper of Ajman.
Good use of the feet. That's one way of playing on this surface, is to get to the pitch of the ball. And that was a wonderful shot. Well, Rizwanur Rahman will be next in alongside me. So,
yeah, he's always game for a super over. He lives for the excitement. The big man from Hyderabad. Look at that shot. He has his own style of driving the ball with that angled bat. A bit unorthodox, but it works for him. Yeah, too quick to pull Hazrat Lukman. That's that international caliber pace.
good over. Decent spell from Lukman comes to an end. 3 overs gone. 20 for 1, Ajman.
Spin coming into the game, and it's the ambidextrous. I hope I said that word right. Harsh Desai. This should be a catch at long off. It will be a first ball strike for the young teenage spinner.
The pressure was just building, not quite the quick start they were after. And they're thrilled with another wicket here. Harsh Desai with a wicket, first ball. Charge from Adnan. Slow wicket. Didn't quite get to the pitch of the ball, and safe hands there from Shadad. Shadad could be useful on this track as well. It is 12 Adnan made today of 9 deliveries. He's gone here 20 for 2.
Jeevan Gangadharan coming in at number 4. Bit of a surprise for me when you have the likes of Aftab Javed and Dania Liaquat. Let's see if it pays off. Loopy delivery, one bounce, some excitement being created by Furkan Khalil, but that was certainly a bump ball there.
Good start here from the left arm spinner. Couple of tight overs and they're already struggling in initial phase of the game.
58 more runs required. Struck on the pads, but that was clearly drifting down leg. But Furkan Khalil is very animated to say the least.
Always up there with a smile that he's a great competitor behind the stumps.
Yeah, he's a character for sure and a great glove man. Beautifully bowled in that in-between length.
That one just stayed down a little. So certainly it is not the straightforward run chase what we thought at the halfway stage.
Yorked him there. And he's very used to bowling in this stadium in particular. Product of the Sharjah Cricket Academy is Harsh Desai. So he'll certainly be a handful. Once again, just went a bit round armish on that one. Mixing it up. Excellent over. Only 2 off it. 22 for 2. Zawar Farid, as we were demanding, coming into the attack. Let's see if we can dislodge this dangerous looking partnership.
He's got a major role to play here with the ball. It will be hard to get him away because of those leg cutters, slow deliveries. The slower you bowl on this surface, it seems that it's harder to hit.
Yeah, pace off is the name of the game, especially for a seamer. Just try to bowl that back of length area off pace and you'll be in business. Just like that. Oh, mid-off was not in the circle. But that was completely miscued by Jeevan. But at least he's off the mark.
Yeah, this surface you got to let it come to you. Not easy to hit through the line.
Sohaib Khan just having a bit of a toil. 9 of 13. He'll need to apply himself here. Upish again. Just in front of the long off. And because of the dive, they'll pick up 2. Long throw for Ali Asgar.
Yes, he needs to keep it around that off stump because he wants them to hit through the offside, the bigger part of the ground. It's a huge boundary towards extra cover, that point area.
He's not being able to time the ball. He's trying to hit from the crease and that will be difficult. This will be a catch. Oh no, just skewed away. They'll pick up 2 again. Well, that's not a bad option, just to loft the ball over the inner ring and pick up those 2s.
Yeah, the intentions are to clear those ropes, but he's at the moment just not finding the middle of the bat. When talking about that chip shot, Michael Bevan comes into mind. He used to play on those big grounds, those little chips, 2 here and there.
Yeah, no comment. I'm not a big fan of the 90s Australian side. Too many wounds on the heart. And he's climbed into that floaty delivery into the side screen.
Over pitched. And when you bowl that full, you take the pitch out of the occasion. And that was too full. Beautifully lofted down the ground for 6.
He's a power player and can hit from the crease, especially if you bowl it in the slot. Got the length wrong. And when you're only defending 78, that is very, very costly. Expensive over from Zawar. Oh, make that another one. He's teed off. And it's out of the Sharjah Cricket Stadium.
Oh, that is on the road. That is made a cracking sound. What a great shot. He picked the length early and dispatched it. That is a biggie. That is on the road. Great camera work as well. This is outstanding finish to the fifth over. They need 38 of the last 5. Forty for 2 after 5 overs. Ahmed Khwaja takes a well deserved breather as I am joined by Rizwanur Rahman. Welcome back.
Thank you very much, Asghar. Last 5 overs of the innings. Tries to go big. Jeevan Gangadharan nowhere near the meat of the bat. It'll just be a single. And it is quite courageous of Harsh to entice the batters to go after him.
He's bowled, certainly, he's bowled beautifully. Those 2 sixes of the last 2 balls of Zawa's over has just changed the complexion of this game.
Catch it.
Goes inside out over the extra cover region and will find the fence. Sohaib is on a roll. He wants to head back home quickly.
That is a class shot. Inside out, little quicker there from Hirsch. And the footwork, outstanding. Great technique.
Great balance. Great hand-eye coordination. Everything right about that shot. He's ticked all the boxes. If you're a batting analyst, you might as well know that, Asghar Khan.
That was a special shot from a very special player.
ये करना. ये.
Oh, there's a little mix-up, but sent back just in time.
That's Savas Farid's over, and this particular over, they'll be much relieved, Ajman. Definitely on course of getting those 2 crucial points for the team. And Sohaib has looked $1 million horse today. Goes straight down the ground and will find the fence yet again. 1 bounce into the fence.
Quality batting once again, clearing his front leg there and hitting through the line. Hirsch this side touch too quick. That is fantastic shot. This is always safe. This place to hit that straight down the ground.
Under pressure is Harsh. Goes yet again inside out. Take that is what he says. Another maximum coming from the blade of Sohaib.
This is astonishing stroke play. Against left arm spin, through extra cover, quicker delivery. What a shot. That made a cracking sound. They are in a hurry now, 55 for 2.
They had a slow and serene start, and after the departure of Hamdan Tahir and Adnan Mulk, these 2 batters, Sohaib and Jeevan, bulk of the scoring has been done by Sohaib. How often do you get to see that the bowler searching for the ball, the fielder searching for the ball?
And the ball doesn't want to come back because he's got the beating of his lifetime in the last couple of overs.
Finally, they find it. Well, Sohaib will be a happy man.
Not sure about the ball itself. The umpire is just having a close look at, got a few knocks, smashed into the grill. Last ball of the 6th over. Nicely worked away on the onside. Little fumble there by Hazrat Luqman at mid-wicket. Will only be a single. 56 for 2 after 6 overs.
Right then, 56 for 2 after 6. Those couple of good overs have got Team Ajman back into the race. New bowler in operation. Wayward delivery to begin with. Suri coming from the Bukhatir end.
Soeb will be looking to take him on here. This is scarred up in the air. Chance for the fielder in mid on. Shadat takes a catch. That's the end of Soeb. Bottom of the bat there. So Uday Suri picks up a wicket straight away.
Well, good change of bowling coming in from the skipper of Team Emirates Reds. And this one didn't get the connection right. The intent was there. The height was there. It's just that it did not get the elevation. And a good catch there from Shahzad. And a short cameo comes to an end. He'll be mighty pleased with his effort today. Sohaib Khan. He departs after scoring 40 off 23. 3 maximums and 3 boundaries to his name. Ajman are 57 for 3. Right then, one of my favorites, left hand batting all rounder comes out to the center. Dania Liaquat can hit those massive and beefy boundaries, I must tell you. But he's got a nominal score to chase down now.
A very good cricketer. Dangerous player, especially in this form of the game. That's all you need. A couple of big hits can make the difference. This form of the game.
Catch it!
Slice away on the offside and away from the fielder. That will be a boundary.
Stump.
Good looking shot away from the fielder. Trying to find his rhythm there. Jeevan Gangadharan gets one to the fence towards the deep point region.
That's a quicker delivery there. I need to slow it up here. There's enough purchase on a slow wicket. The slower you bowl, the better it is. 62 for 3. Ajman cruising at the moment.
That's exactly what Furqan Khalil has been asking Udish Suri to maintain that channel. And I think he's done well on that occasion.
You've got to slow it up on slow conditions, make it harder for the batters. And if he tosses one up here, Daniel will go for it. Nice drive through the offside. Picks up a single.
Again, Emirates Reds will have to go back to the drawing board. They need to find out the errors that they have created today and come back strongly. It's a long tournament. They still have ample amount of chance to qualify. This is skied up in the air. Jeevan Gangadharan has gifted his wicket to Udish. The same combination, Zawar Farid in the deep, catching it quite comfortably.
Another wicket here for the youngster. That will boost his confidence. That was beautifully bowled. Right length and enticing the batter to play the big shot. Safe hands there from Zawar. Reds, they pick up another wicket. That's the end of Jeevan. 64 for 4 now. Uday Suri picking up 2 wickets in the last over, 7 overs. 64 for 4 here. Ajman, they need 14 more of the last 3. Some more spin here from Reds.
Ali Asgar into the attack. 78 required as a target. Half tracker pulled and pulled with some force there. That's gone for a maximum. What a shot that is from Daniel Liaquat.
That is brutal force. Slightly short there. And have a look at the power there in those wrist forearms. Is quite brilliant. Is Daniel Liaquat.
The required runs are just in single digits now. 8 required from 17 deliveries. They would want to finish it off quickly. Daniel Liaquat, what a shot that was from him. Goes for another big one. Another maximum.
That has disappeared out of here. On the roof. Absolutely amazing display of power hitting. There's class and there's power. And that combination is deadly. When he hits the ball, it's a stay hit. That is out of here. They will need a replacement ball.
Well, absolutely. Massive hitter of the cricket ball, Daniel Liaquat. Just a couple of runs required now. Just formalities. A good outing for Daniel Liaquat. And surprisingly, Aftab is yet to face a delivery.
I don't think so. He's going to get opportunity here. The kind of mood Daniel is in. He'll be looking to finish the game on this delivery. Anything in his slot, he's going all the way here, Daniel Liaquat.
Thank you very much, is what Daniel Liaquat says. And that's been hammered for another maximum. A very expensive over coming in from Ali Asgar. 3 back-to-back maximums. And what a night Daniel Liaquat has had.
Absolutely amazing performance. And Ajman pick up vital 2 points here. 3 sixes in a row. That was a flick of the wrist. This time a lot finer. All the way into the stands for 6. Disappointment for Emirates Reds. 2 vital points there for Ajman.
Much needed for Ajman. They still persisted with the same opening pair. And it was Sohaib, and towards the end it was Daniel Liaquat who managed to get their team over the line with comfort and ease. Good outing for them.
A lot of work need to be done there for Emirates Red. It was the last game of the day. 4 games played today, and we have witnessed some great cricket throughout the day. Handshakes all around. That's the batting card there. Adnan al-Mulk managed 12, duck for Hamdan, 40 of 23 deliveries for Sohaib. Jeevan fell early for 720 of just 5 deliveries for Daniel Liaquat. He was terrific, and they finished the game off in just 7.3 overs.
That's the bowling card for you. Nothing much to talk about. Luqman was expensive, 1 for 15. And Ghaffar did not pick up a wicket, none for 5 for him. Harsh Desai was brilliant in his first over, but gave away too many runs in the second. Zawar Farid was expensive. Uday Suri picked up 2 wickets, 8 runs, that's what he has given. And the most expensive of the lot was Ali Asgar, 36 runs in 3 deliveries. I beg your pardon, 18 runs in 3 deliveries and 3 extras towards the tally.
Well, excellent performance here from Ajman. These are the highlights as we look at the innings, how the innings panned out. Opener was dismissed. Samdan Thai was knocked over. Some hope there for Reds early on, but Adnan ul Mulk and Sohaib Khan got going. In came
पकड़ के पकड़
Harsh Desai, who picked up Adnan straight away.
बड़ा बॉल
Then those two sixes from Sohaib really started the onslaught. That was a huge one on the road. And he kept on going against the left arm spin. Terrific batting until this happened. Uday Suri picking him up. Another wicket was picked up by Uday Suri. Sliced away over mid-off and nicely caught by Zawar. Daniel Lakit came in and he was in a hurry, hitting back-to-back sixes. Another one, and then the last one to finish the game in style. 3 sixes for Daniel Lakit. A quick fire 20 that take them over the line. Well, that's the match summary. 7 Districts presents Emirates D10 powered by Fan Code. Emirates Red batting first, 77 for 5. And they top scored by Madhav Manoj with 32. 2 wickets each for Ismail and Awais Ahmed. In reply, Ajman, they get over the line with overs to spare. 82 for 4. Top scored by Shoaib, 40 of 23. 2 wickets for Udesh Suri. And Ajman won by 6 wickets. Well, let's head down where we got Ahmed Khwaja alongside the player of the match.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the post-match presentation for match number 8 of the 7 Districts presents Emirates D10 powered by Fan Code. It was a feisty affair between Emirates Reds and Ajman. In the end, Ajman taking the 2 points, chasing the score of 78 with plenty of time to spare and 6 wickets in hand. It's time to give the player of the match medallion. That will be presented by Mr. Surya Kumar Mayappan, our match referee, and it goes to Sohaib Khan of Ajman. 40 of 23. What a magnificent innings on a difficult wicket, including 3 maximums. सोहेब बहुत बहुत मुबारक हो आपको. पहली बात तो आप कैमरे की तरफ देखिए, मुझसे गपशप आपकी लगती रहेगी. विकेट के बारे में बताइए, बिकॉज इट वाज अ डिफिकल्ट पिच. दोनों साइड्स ने स्ट्रगल किया था बैटिंग करते हुए.
Exactly, wicket wasn't easy when I went to bat first. So मेरा plan यही था कि मैं बॉल को अपने करीब ज़्यादा आने दूँ, क्योंकि they were trying slowers and other variations also.
You hit 3 maximums. Which one did you enjoy the most?
Honestly, over the covers.
And what about the one that you cleared the roof?
Yeah, that's my natural shot, but over the cover, I really enjoyed that one.
And of course, it was a must-win game for Ajman. You struggled earlier in the tournament, but now it looks like the team has found their groove.
Exactly, we were talking after losing 2 games, so we have to get the momentum anyhow, and now we got that. We will try more harder to perform in next matches, inshallah.
Well, you've been batting beautifully. Keep entertaining us just like that, Sohaib.
Thank you so much, sir.
That's all from the post-match presentation. For now, let's head back to the com box.
Thank you, Ahmed Khwaja, and that was the man of the match, Sohaib Khan there. The matches for tomorrow, 7 Districts presents Emirates D10 powered by Fan Code. The first game of the day would be played between Sharjah and DCC at 3 p.m. local time from Sharjah Cricket Stadium, followed by the match number 10, 5:15 local time for Fujairah taking on Abu Dhabi, and then it's a double header for Sharjah. They'll be taking on Emirates Red at 7:30 p.m. local time, and the last of the day, Ajman will be taking on Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi playing double header alongside Sharjah for tomorrow. Live and exclusive from Sharjah Cricket Stadium. That's it for today. We will be back with more action tomorrow. Till then, it's goodbye from Sharjah Cricket Stadium.